What's up, guys? What's up? Oh my gosh, look at that, man. I don't know if I can show that to you guys. Let me see. You guys can see that. That's crazy. If you guys are seeing it, I can't tell. That's pretty cool. There's like a lot of cruise ships, a lot of stuff going on. Anyway, I'm gonna drop some really cool information right now. It's pretty much going to the owner operators, but if you decide to become a driver or you are a driver, you might want to listen to this information anyway. So when you get to that point, you'll be ready, because as everybody knows, what do I say is this: if you stay ready, you don't got to get ready, right? So it don't matter what your plans are. Learning and knowledge is powerful regardless. So listen up and check this out. I told you guys I was going to make a video on how to make your company bigger than what it is, right? So this is kind of like a part 2 of how to get accounts, but basically it's on how to make your company bigger than what it is. So I'm going to tell you what's always worked, and do what you want with it, right? I do want to get a shout out to some people. One is Trucker Brown. You know, he's been buying like a lot of camera equipment, lighting. He's been doing a lot of stuff to make his videos, look nicer. And, my hat's off to him with that. I also want to give a shout out to my boy, Saying For Real. Eventually his butt's going to come to Cali, and I'm trying to get him to move out here, and I'm going to line him up with whatever the hell he needs. I don't give a shit if I got to buy a house and rent it to him. Another one I want to give a shout out to is my boy Ghost. He did a good video today on Facebook. What's the difference between LLCs and corps? Cool information. Also, my Cali brother from another mother, my California brother, which for some crazy reason we haven't met up yet, is the Wright brother, TRB. Dude's very entertaining, mostly on Facebook. And just so you guys know, man, we're on Facebook a lot. I'm trying to come back more on YouTube. Just because of simple fact, Facebook blocked 2 or 3 of my accounts, so all those videos are wasted and gone. So yeah, I made another one. They're not gonna block this when they do. I do have a driver's license to open it back up. Anyway, what I want to talk about is this: if you're an owner operator, right, and you go up to a big company and you say, "How you doing? My name is John Smith. I'm an owner operator. Can I get some loads?" What are they gonna say? Nah, we'll let you know, John. And that's why old John Smith don't get big accounts, and that's why John Smith don't grow as owner operator. Okay? When you name your trucking company, it's not a good idea to put your first name. Like John Smith. If it's John Smith Trucking, they know he's just a small fly owner operator guy. They're not even gonna give him the time of day. But if it's Smith Trucking, Smith Transport, Smith this, Smith that, hey, guess what? You're going to help yourself with that, right? So it all starts with the name, first of all. Second of all, then it's your approach, right? When you go to a mega carrier, anybody else, you go over there, you let them know. I don't care if you've been in the damn town or the place for 50 years. That's not how you do your approach. You have some business cards. You make them look professional. You go to the mega carrier. You say, how you doing? My name is John Smith. Here's my card. What happens? Okay, now this is what happens when you give your business card in the beginning. Now, here's the funniest thing. This is what I teach in the Salesman 101 when people are selling cars and all that stuff, because I did classes for car dealerships, big ones, like Ford dealerships, Mazda dealerships, stuff like that. So I'm going to tell you a scenario really quick, and then we're going to get back to the meat and potatoes, okay? If you're a car salesman and someone comes up looking at a car, and you shake their hand, how you doing? My name's John Smith. Nice to meet you. Boop, boop, right? You start talking to them. If you're boring, whatever happens, what is their out? Their out is, John Smith, you got a business card? I sure do. Here you go. All right. Thank you. If I need a car or whatever, I'll let you know. And they walk. Right? What is my technique? Hey, how you doing? I shake their hand. My name is John Smith. Boom, by the way, here's my card. By the way, here's my card. Right? They can't do that to me. By the way, here's my card. What brings you in today? Do you understand? Now they're stuck with me. They can't give me at the end, do you have a card? I'll let you know. It's the same thing with trucking. How you doing? My name is John Smith. Here's my card. Plus, I want you to show a card in the beginning, because the card's going to tell a lot about how serious you are in your business. If you make the goddamn business card at your house and it's made out of cheap-ass paper and it's printed up with some bullshit and the cuts look kind of shitty, and you give them that card, they're going to know they're going to know you're not treating your business serious, and they're going to know you're a mom and pop operation. Okay? So, I don't have my cards on me, I don't think, but maybe on one of my YouTube videos I'll show them. When I make my cards, I make them to where that people can't write on them. Okay? You want the nice, shiny, glossy paper, the good quality stuff where people can't write on them. Because what happens? They really want to hire you. They put your business card in their pocket. They meet somebody. Hey, Bob, don't forget about the golf game on Saturday. Oh, shoot, what time is that? It's 8 o'clock. Well, shoot, let me write that down. Let me find a piece of paper. Where's the piece of paper at? They find your business card, right? Yeah, 8 o'clock, and they write it down. Guess what just happened? Unknowingly, your business card just turned into a piece of scrap paper, and after his golf game, it gets thrown in the trash. Right? When they pull out my business card, oh, here's a piece of paper. First of all, I put stuff on both sides, right? I put my business name really big with a nice picture on the front, and on the back is all the information. And on top of that, they can't write on the card. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you guys? This is serious. So the business card is number one. It's going to show about your business. Back to the meat and potatoes, right? So when you go over there, how you doing? My name's John Smith. Here's my card. I want to let you know I'm new in the area, right? My company's new in the area. I don't care if you're new in the area. I don't care if you've been there for 20 years. what you're going to tell them is, I'm new in the area. What does that do for you telling them you're new in the area? Well, if you've been around for 20 years in their community and they haven't heard about you and they haven't used you, that means there's a reason why, right? But if you say you're new in the area, guess what? They're going to say, that's why I haven't used that guy, or whatever, right? But that's why. It gives you a clean slate. Now, I'm going to tell you something that helps me out, okay, guys? Before, I was picking up some accounts, some loads, and obviously I couldn't do all of it, right? But here's what I do, guys. I surround myself with owner-operators, right? So, if somebody calls me tomorrow and they need 10 loads somewhere, I can make some phone calls and I can cover that 10 loads. If 20 loads needs to be covered, I can cover the 20 loads. But I'm an owner-operator. I have one truck. The whole thing is this. If you want to fly like an eagle, hang out with a bunch of eagles. If you're trying to fly like an eagle and you're hanging around a bunch of dogs and cats, they're not going to help you fly, right? Now, I'm not saying this in a bad way. I'm not saying just pick friends because they're truck drivers, but I'm just saying if you're in the business, get into the business. You know, advertise yourself, get to know people. Plus, if they need help on some loads, you know, they'll call you up too and hey, you know, can you help me out? I do all that kind of stuff out here. You know? So, surround yourself with owner-operators. Have people where you can depend on them. Okay? So now that you know my story, that I can make phone calls and surround myself with a bunch of trucks, right? So when I'm meeting myself and I get the guy my card and he says, well, how many trucks do you have? You know what I tell him? Sir, my company's big enough that it can handle anything that you have to offer. You give me a call, we'll get it taken care of. Don't even worry about it. Okay? I don't care if it's 50 trucks. If I know 20, I guarantee you that 20 knows at least one damn truck driver that puts my number at 40, right? And out of those 20, I know they got at least half of those no truckers who puts me at 50. Right? So, when you meet these companies, don't sell yourself short with a shithole, excuse my language, but business card. And how you doing? I'm an owner-operator. I've been here for 20 years. Can I get some loads? It's all about your approach. It's all about your approach, guys. You have a nice business card. You dress like you're serious. When you shake hands, let me tell you something too. When you shake someone's hand, they can tell a little bit about you, right? So, if you shake someone's hand, it's like a real soft shake. Right away, they're going to think, oh, man, okay, one of those. But you go over there, and you say, my name is John Smith. And you shake that guy's hand real firm and strong. You don't want to break his hand, but you want him to know you're there. Sometimes that earns you respect. More respect than you would have had, you know, if you'd have shaken them with a weak hand. I'm telling you. So you show up looking decent. You don't have to do a 3-piece suit or nothing, you know. But show up like you're serious. Drop a business card. Look around. See if people are drinking coffee. Right? If you really want this account, there's things to do where you'll get that account. Excuse me. So, you meet the guy, you drop a card off. You know what I mean? So now he knows. He says, well, how many trucks you have, sir? Just so you know, it doesn't matter what number of loads you have. My company's big enough to handle it. So don't worry about that, sir. And then next thing you know, you want to sell service. You don't want to chase money. You don't want to chase rates. You don't want to sit there and say, whatever the guy's doing it for, I can do it cheaper. No, you don't. You don't want to do it cheaper. You don't even want to do it the same. You want to do it for more money. Okay? Because you're going to sell service. Right? How many truck drivers out there are late? How many truck drivers can't back up? How many times is their product screwed up? How many times is their truck showing up and leaking oil and stuff like that all over their concrete? Excuse me. So, you want to sell service, right? That's what you want to sell. And that costs money. That's extra money. So, hang on, excuse me. So, the bottom line is you want to sell service. Now, so after you meet with the guy, if he asks you, well, how much do you charge? You say, well, this is what I could do. We can either have a sit down right now, or I can reschedule for a sit down. And I need to ask you a couple of questions because that makes a big difference in rate. And it does, you know. If you're flatbedding, you know, if you're doing general like freight, whatever, that's nothing. But if you're hauling coils, which takes extra insurance on your truck, or oversize, or special equipment, or just whatever, that's more money. So, in your company, you want to have an already designed rate sheet. Okay, local, California to Long Beach, California to Bakersfield, California. You know, general freight, this amount of money. And just put like a bunch of cities, towns, whatever. And then at the bottom it says, if not listed. If everybody want to put if not listed, then just calculate an average of $2.50, $3 a mile. You always put that on the bottom, small print. And then you can always put fuel charge may apply. Fuel surcharge may apply. So that way the guy can have a rate sheet. Okay? Now, are you going to get work right away? No. But you'll go in there a second time and ask for the same person. And you're going to say, hey, Bob, how you doing? John Smith here. By the way, when I came here the first time, I saw a lot of you guys drink coffee. So I wanted to bring these coffee mugs, which has all your business information on it. I want to drop all these coffee mugs off to you guys. You know, I really want to earn your business. But anyway, I don't take too much of your time. I know you're a busy person there, Bob. So here's these mugs. And I hope to talk to you soon. You hand out the mugs. Now everybody's drinking coffee. They're probably going to leave them there. Right? That's going to be their work coffee mug. So every time they drink coffee, you're there, right? Let's say they don't want to use you, but you have to understand something. And this is no joke, man. I'm telling you. When I was hauling hardwood flooring to a customer, next thing you know, I ended up picking up another customer because of that customer. They called me up. Yeah, you're hauling for so-and-so? Yeah, I need somebody to haul mine. Whatever happened to the truck company, but they called us up. But what I'm saying is, remember I told you about Eagles Fly Together? Well, that company, of whatever company that they are, let's say floor tile, they know all the floor tile people. They all flock together, right? Truckers know truckers. Truckers are all supposed to flock together, right? Everybody in the industry is supposed to flock together. And that's how an owner-operator can blow up and be a big company. Now, when I say big company, I don't mean Swift or JB Hunt or Prime or something like that. I mean, I'm talking about you're an owner-operator, and pretty quick you can build up to 20, 30 trucks. So anyway, so they're drinking coffee cups. Since they all flock together, I guarantee you, the people in the floor tile business that have their own business, they come and talk to him. Next thing you know, he's drinking on the coffee cup that says Smith Trucking on it, with the phone number and everything. That guy just might be sneaky when he's talking. When the guy says the cup down, he might just be jotting the phone number down to call you later. They might not even want that guy to know that he's going to use you as a trucking company. They're going to think you already haul for that guy. Is that crazy? Because one thing about people in this world is they always assume, right? Everybody always assumes. That's why when someone thinks something, they go and say it to people and they assume stuff, and it's always wrong because people are always assuming. So you want to use that stupidity, you want to use that in your favor. So the guy is drinking the coffee with your coffee cup, with Smith Trucking on it, with the phone number on it. You know, make it nice, stuff like that. The guy writes it down. Next thing you know, you get a phone call. Hey, yeah, I don't know who I need to talk to, but my name is so-and-so at so-and-so floor tile. Oh, okay. Now what they'll do is they'll use that company where they saw your phone number to get a better rate. Yeah, I was talking to Bob over there at so-and-so floor tile, and he told me about you. You give me a good deal. You give me a good rate. Sir, one thing's for sure. My rate is at most probably the same as everybody else. It might be a little bit more, but understand with that, sir, you're going to get better equipment and better service. But anyway, how can I help you today? What do you got going on? Then go take a visit with him. Give him some coffee cups. Give him whatever, right? Do the same thing. Now, what'd you just do? You have an account now, right? You have an account. So what you want to do is you want to go there and talk to him and fill him out and see how busy it is. You're not going to say, let's say his name's George. You're not going to say, well, George, how many trucks do you need, George? Stupid. It's not what you do. You sit down, George. Wow, George. See, you want to gather information without them knowing you're gathering information. You understand what I'm saying? So you sit down with the guy. George, this is a really nice place here, George. It looks like you're staying pretty darn busy. Yeah, we do okay. You know, we do this or that. Oh, okay. Well, man, that's really nice floor tile stuff. I mean, how much you selling that in a week? Oh, I'll probably sell about 4 or 5 truckloads. Oh, okay. Well, I'm definitely glad you gave me the call today, and I'm here to help you out. You know, and that's how it goes. Now you know he's got 4 or 5 loads a week. Okay? But if he sits back and says, well, I go through probably about at least 5 loads a day. What are you going to do? You're going to say, well, oh, okay. Where do you normally get your stuff at? And then you want to calculate the miles, see how many loads you can do with that, right? Because now, since he reached out to you, he don't have a company. He don't have nobody to reach out to. You are the guy. You don't turn nothing down. So next thing you're going to do is, and here's the thing. it's a fine line, man, when people are freight brokering and when people are just need some help hauling some loads, right? It's just a crazy situation, man, but the whole thing is this. You're going to get a bunch of guys that you trust, right? And I'm hoping as an owner-operator, you're going to have your own manifest drawn up. So, hopefully, all these guys have your manifest, right? I'm hoping these guys that you're using, you can trust them, right? Because there's a lot of thirsty people out there that wants to steal people's accounts. Now, the people that I use, prior to being a freight broker, right? Because I'm not going to do it until January, but I've used people in the past, but it's always people that I really trusted. They've given me work, I give them work. We don't discuss if I haul for a friend and they read the name on the door on the truck and they say, "Oh, you're a different company." Yeah. And they say, "Oh, you're a different company." Then from that, when I'm hauling someone's load, I say, "Oh no, we're under the same umbrella. We're under the same kind of company. Just don't pay attention to the name of the door." You know what I mean? So just make sure you're lined up that way. So anyhow, so the guy tells you he's got to do 5 loads a day. You find out the miles. Find out if you can do 3. You got to cover 2 loads a day, right? So you got to line up those trucks. And then when you line up those trucks, those extra 2 trucks every day, you run that for a while, right? Now, if you see that it's going to be consistent, right? Then and that's when Mr. Owner Operator has to say, "Okay, I need to buy some more trucks." But you don't go out and buy a bunch. So let's say if you're using 2 owner operators a day consistently all the time, buy 1 truck. Okay? You buy 1 truck. So now you keep going, and that's that's the safest way to build your company up, is doing that. If you go out and buy 5 trucks and go find work, just screws you up, As an owner operator, you go get the work, you get people helping you out, and when you're using them consistently, that's when you can start filtering in your trucks. You can slowly but surely get bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's what you want to do. So, I hope this video has helped you guys out. I'm full of ton of information, guys. I know, it's crazy, man, but if you guys have any questions, please comment below. Everybody knows, anytime you drop a comment, I always get my phone alerts and I come back and answer them. If you guys know of anybody that's trying to get into the trucking business or whatever, owner operator or driver, whatever, and they're not on my channel, please tell them to watch my videos. If they like what they hear, tell them to subscribe to me. And it's just truckers helping truckers, man. That's all it is. So this video's gone a little bit longer than what I expected. We're going on almost 30 minutes. So anyway, now you guys know, as an owner operator, how you can make your company look bigger than what it is. Hope you learned something. Have a great and safe New Year's, guys. Thank you for watching. Get that money.